welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing fine. Today's topic is I want to talk about first time dating a Filipina woman and what you need to prepare and what you need to know. Okay, so first thing is I think if you're first time in the Philippines, just be yourself. When I'm talking about just be yourself, don't be like if you have money, like if you're rich or not rich, just be yourself, but don't be like too flashy. I mean, do not wear neckties or suits or whatever just to, play like you are really rich. Don't make it too obvious. Don't be like too dirty either. I mean, like, just wear clothes that proper to go, meet a woman and stuff like that. But I think as long as they're clean and you don't look like a meth head or something, I think that's better. Why I want you to wear proper clothes, not like too flashy or look like a rich man, it's because of there is a lot of scammer all over Asia maybe, and also in the Philippines is too many. So it's best to wear like just decent clothes to go out with the Filipino women. And also number two, make sure that you are aware of the actions of the Filipino women. So if you ask her to go out, like to go to the restaurant, and of course you guys gonna go eat in a good restaurant, and just be aware of which restaurant you guys going. It's not like you're going to really control everything, but just be aware of it and make sure that you don't get rip off or not rip off. I mean, like, just make her feel like you're not really rich and you cannot afford that, like meal all the time, like too expensive. Make sure that she knows the boundaries of like this is good, but this is too much. And also, especially after you guys going to eat, and of course you're gonna go to because you're in the mall or something like that. So she wanna go to shopping. So on shopping, it means materialistic, means money. So if you wanna go there you have to be more of a control your money. So make sure that she will learn stuff. If she is the girl that you want to dating, you want to be your girlfriend or something like that, make sure she realize that money doesn't come from tree, or it's not just gonna fall in your hands. So I think teaching a woman, especially Asian women or Filipina, slowly on how to handle money, because I think that's the most important thing of steps. If the person that you are with is trying to date and you think that she is gonna be your girlfriend or she will possibly your wife or something like that, I think it's good to teach them slowly of being responsible to money or being responsible to things. Like, it doesn't have to be expensive, the bags that you're gonna buy or the shoes that you're gonna buy, as long as it looks good on you and as long as it's clean. It's because material you can't bring them when you're gone. I mean, saving money is best than the things that you just show. For me, it's not important the things that I bought. I mean, maybe like for example, maybe that's important thing like my wedding ring or the things that last forever. I think is a symbol of love or something like that. I think that's important to me, that I will buy them very good quality. But if it's just like a bags or a clothes or anything, it's really not important if they're expensive or branded, because what can you do if you are so rich outside but you are empty inside? You don't have money, you have no your wallet is not full or something. So for me, that's not important. So that's make sure that she knows the step slowly, that money is really not easy to find, because I think most Filipino people doesn't understand the value of money. You know, they once they seen money, they think spent. They don't think about like, why don't I just spend this amount and save 70% of this money? No, because they think like 100% whenever they are working and they see a new branded came out shoes or new brand of new iPhones or something like that, they're just gonna save money for that things. So that's very very wrong, you know. And then of course you end up broke. Just like whenever I was talking on my previous blog, that whenever they have a party or birthday celebration, they will literally spend the entire salary on big party at once, and they don't think about tomorrow. So that is very very big no no, because that's not gonna be good, if especially if you're starting to date a woman. And of course, I think I would understand a little bit, like, Filipino people, they're not rich, you know. I know that. And it's very very hard life out there. So if they see money, they will be, their eyes will be like, oh, they will be shocked, and they don't know how to handle that. So the responsible one will be the one showing that to them how to handle it. Because if you just give them money, they'll just gonna spend it all, because they never seen that before. And the other way around, like me, I never had any money before, like, barely eat in a day. But once I had money, I don't even want to spend it, because I was thinking, what if I can't get this again? What if, you know, what if I will get sick and I can't find a job, I can't work anymore or whatever? So for me, it's very, very important to have money saved. Like, it's very important, things that you bought, you have to think about it very carefully. So that's what is first thing. I mean, be humble, like, don't be flashy if you meet a Filipino woman, and make sure that she understood that you are not a millionaires, or even if you are, just make sure that she understand that. Because I think when you start to make her realize about that stuff, and then if she is really the one for you, and then when she come to your country and she already learned the stuff that what you want really and what is good for you guys, and I think it would be the best relationship came out. But if you the thing is, if you go to the Philippines and you're gonna, like, if you have money, of course, and you just like spend and you don't care, like, showing her that, you can afford this, you can do this, you can do that, like, I'm rich man, and I can spoil you, blah blah blah. That's the start of her gonna be scamming you. Like, she will not even think about, like, this is a challenge or something. No, she'll just think, I am a princess, so I will ask anything I want and this person will give it to me. So she will not take you seriously anymore, because she think that you have money, and that you will provide to her, and she is expecting you to bring her to your country, and she'll be living like a princess or whatever. So it's not gonna be a happy ending. But if she knows and she been teach that like just being responsible of money. It's because it's if she is really the girl for you, then you'll be, it's good for you guys. Like being responsible on money, and she will not be spending money on just stupid things and stuff like that. Then there's no problem. And that would be also teaching her not to just give to her family. It will teach her like, hey, my man or me working hard to get this money, and you guys are just like, give me money. And it's not that simple. It's not that That's not how it works. And second thing is, if you're first time dating your Filipino women, I would be okay. Like for example, she will invite you to visit her family, because if she is really a true Filipino woman, like not used to an foreign man, then she'll be scared of just going with you. For example, if going away, like somewhere in islands or whatever, in the beach or something like that on vacation, she'll be a little bit nervous without you asking her parent to go with you. So I will be okay with you going, like if you're first time dating a Filipina and you want to bring her to the island or something like that to have a good time. I would be okay with that. Like you go visit her family and ask for permission. I think because that's kind of like a tradition in the Philippines. So I think I'll be okay with that. You can go and visit her family or have one dinner with her family. Like for me, I think it's best if she doesn't have that much family. You know what I mean? Like not like big huge family, like 12 children, or I mean 12 siblings. I'm sorry, 12 siblings, or too many. I think it's best if she has only like 5 sister, or I mean 5 siblings. That'll be fine. And then you can meet the family and talk to them, meet you, and see what they think about you, blah blah. And I will say big no on the first few times that you guys are dating. I will say big no to invite them to go with you guys. I mean, come on. I mean, it's not. I think for me it's too much. I mean, a dinner will be fine, but to if your girlfriend will be like, hey, let's bring my family with me, no, because I think getting to know each other first with a woman that you think you'll be dating and will be your girlfriend, getting to know her first without her family with her, it's best than getting to know her with her family with you guys. Because if you get to know her without her family, she will not get influence, like from her family saying this, saying that. Of course, Filipino people will talk about their own language while you are there staring at your girl or to the family. So I think it's best like getting to know her first, like you go on dinner with the family, blah blah, and then after that you can bring her with you to the ocean maybe, or somewhere nice, just you and her, and getting to know that person and see if you guys gonna click, or even if you even like each other or something. And make sure that you are honest with her of what is really you feel about Filipino people, and what you learn about them, and what is the horror story about them or whatever. Make sure that she's aware that you know those stuff, and make sure that there is like, because if you make her aware of those stuff, and then she is gonna be like, for example, if she's thinking, oh, this person's gonna bring me there in their country, blah blah, it's gonna make her be challenged a little bit. It'll be like, oh, this person is serious. I mean, like, instead of her just fooling around, it will be making her challenged too, getting to know you better, and like, might like you more. So I think, and then you can just get to know her, because what can go wrong, if you bring her to the island, blah blah, getting to know her, and that's you gonna find out if she's the one or not. And I think few times you're dating her, maybe next time you're gonna visit her, maybe you visit her family once again. But for me personally, I don't want to spend more time with her and her family together, like, because that's a big red flag. Because if she would just want to be like, for example, if you ask her to go to the island with you after you have dinner with her family, blah blah blah, and she will say, no, I don't want to go there without my family, that's a big red flag too. Because she can't, I mean, she's scared, but same time she can't stand on her own foot. That means she can't live her life without her family. So that means if her family will keep asking money to send money to Philippines, if she is somewhere else, like, if she go with you in your own country, and then the family is asking money, then she can't say no, because she can't even go with you by herself. I like Filipino women who is, same time they have a good heart, the same time also they're responsible, same time they're independent, like they have their own mind, and they're smart enough to say, hey, I can go with this person. Of course, if someone is, if you're a Filipina and then you see also a foreigner and you're like, I don't think I trust this person, then, I mean, you just say no. But if you think that this person is really serious to getting to know you, I think I like the Filipino will say, I will go with you as long as you meet my family once and ask for permission, and they see you, and blah blah blah. And I think I can say that she can stand beside you, because she can go with you without her own family beside her. She have her own mind. But it's different story if you're meeting a Filipina for the first time and she is been dating too many foreigners before. So that means she is not scared to go with you. So how you gonna find that out? The first thing that I told you, that just be yourself and be humble, be respectful, and also be aware of what she is buying and what she is ordering in the restaurant, because that's the number one thing that you're gonna find out if she is a really genuine women, Filipina women that never been with like too many foreigners or blah blah blah. Because that's when you find out she's gonna be like, I'm not gonna order this one because this is so expensive and it's not my money, you know what I mean. And then she will go to the shopping place and she doesn't know what to buy at all, because every time that she check all this stuff and she see the big amount of price in it, and she'd be like, oh no, I don't want to buy that. But if she's like going to the shopping place and going to the restaurant and asking you to go here and buy this, buy that, go here, go there, well, you just find your scam gold digger Filipina. It's easy to tell. It's just like that. It's very easy to tell, just like to see her phone, her bags, the way she talk, the way she dress, the way everything. I mean, the genuine Filipina good girl, they will dress conservative, conservatively dress, and also they're shy. Believe me, they're very shy to talk to you. Um, they don't even know how to speak English properly, and you can see the fear in their eyes, whenever you talk to them, blah blah blah, and the person, um, and sometimes they will want to go with their sister, or I would say sister or mother. If they want to meet you for the first time and go with their sister or mother, I think that's fine, but only one time, you know. But if she's going with her friends, I don't think that's for me. That's she's not conservative. I mean, because if you're going with your friends, that means you go with your friends everywhere, and that's also a very red flag. If you go in the Philippines and you meet a person and she is too many friends, I think that's big no no too, because that means she can't live without her friends. That means if she go with you in your country, she is just gonna be texting 24 hours with her friends, with speaking their own languages, and you don't even know what they're talking about, and then she goes home to her country, blah blah, and she still have a lot of friends. I mean, she can if she because the people is they will never change. For example, if she is can't live her life without friends in the Philippines, whenever she go to your country, that's what she will gonna do. So that means it will lead us to that conversations of she can stand on her own without relying on her family, without relying on her friends. Because if you go to other countries with the man that you love, I think the best thing to do is put your commitment fully to someone that you love. Of course you gotta talk to your family sometimes like that to make sure that you're okay, and so they don't worried about you, blah blah blah. But also same time you can say, hey, no, I ain't gonna send you money. No, because I have my own life too, and you have your own life. We're on separate ways now. We're not together anymore. I'm not living in your under your roof anymore. So that's kind of the quality that you have to look for if you're first time dating Filipino women, because that's very very important. And of course, you also need to look for someone, even though she is a very conservative woman and she is a very shy person, at least you guys will understand each other. She will be able to understand you. I mean, of course, if she is very conservative and she is very shy person and she's from the province, she will not be speaking fluently English, but you can teach her slowly just by communicating with her every day. I think that's the best way. And make sure that to correct her if she is wrong on the way she says words. I know sometimes she'll get hurt with that, but you'll just make her understand that I want you to learn more of this, so you'll be more of a, aware of how to speak English properly, like that kind of words. And yeah, and I think it will be better. Better communications is very important, and also make sure that you guys trust each other. Make sure that you are honest with her in the first place, and what is really the responsibility that you're going to have if she is the one, and what you know about Filipino cultures and about the horror story that they behind Filipino people. I think they need to know that the Filipino women that you're starting to date with, they need to know all the stuff that you know about Filipino, so they will be aware about that. So if they have those evil thought in their brain, it will stop it just right there. because it's very important from the beginning that you teach them the responsible way of how to handle money, and what's really that you are looking for to a person's, and what you know about the Filipino, because it will be good to carry on if you want to bring her to your own countries. But before you bring her to your own countries, make sure that you know that person very, very well. But of course, you will never tell. I mean, it's hard to tell. There's a lot of stuff that you need to know on the person before you finally know that person. The honesty is the key. Honesty, trust, and about the stuff that you know about her, because we Filipino people, we had a pride too, and we don't want to be like, for example, we don't want people to talk about us. Like, for example, if someone will talk about us, hey, you just want to marry me for my money, blah blah blah. They don't like that. So that's what one thing. That's why I want you to make sure that she is aware of what you know about Filipino people. Like, for example, hey, like, for the first time that you meet a person, like maybe second time that you're dating her, third time, I want to talk to you about this. This is what I know about Filipino people. This is it. I don't even want to ask her if this is true. I just want to tell her that it's kind of like, I know my body's blah blah blah. Even though you don't have bodies, that she has this, and she has this kind of a problem, and I don't want that to happen to me. And I hope that you're really, genuine Filipino, good-hearted Filipino women that I will spend the rest of my life with, and I hope that you are the best girl that I know, blah blah blah. Make sure that she knows. Well, guys, that's all I want to tell you today. That's all I want to talk about today. Just be humble, respectful. Make sure that she knows the values of money. I think teaching her for the first time that you know them is the key. Not, I mean, what can go wrong? Neither way. I mean, like, if you be honest with her for the first time, we don't have to waste money. You know what I mean? Like, if she is really a gold digger, then you have good time, and then bye-bye. But if she is into you, and she will accept you, even though after you say whatever you say to her about what is about Filipino, and what is your intention, blah blah blah, then you're a lucky man. Neither way, you are going to win. So that's all for today, guys, and thank you so much for staying with me and for subscribing to my channel. And I hope you guys keep your notification on and share this video to your friends or whoever's want to learn more about Filipina. And thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you for my next videos, and stay tuned for it. Bye.